Brandy is a simple brand asset management tool, and today I will show you a little bit of what you can do with it. So here on the left, you can see I have a company called Demo, and I can also add more companies. Let's say if you are an agency managing brand assets for multiple clients, but let's stick to a single one for now. Below, you can see collections. You can think of collections as folders, basically. These are created automatically with the profile, but you can also rename them, delete them, add new ones. It's really up to you how you organize your assets. So let's say I want colors to go before fonts, and I also know I will need a space for all my press releases. So let's create a new one. Now, on the right, you can see all your assets. For now, this is obviously empty. So let's start by uploading our logo. You can see the logo is in a vector format, and we can detect the color automatically as well. And now this is where Brandy really saves you a lot of time, because usually you would have to upload a file for each color variant or size or image format that you want people to have access to. But with Brandy, you can just upload the vector file and set up everything in the app. So let's say I want my logo to also be available in the light variant. I can just save that. And now you can see if I go and download the file, I can select which image format I want to use. So let's say I want to stick with the PNG, make it a bit smaller for my use case, and select the color option that I want and just click export, and you will get the right combination downloaded. Now you know how to upload files, so let's add a couple more. I also have an icon version of the logo, which is really useful for, let's say, our social media avatars and stuff like that. You can just make it go after the logo itself. And so there is an easier way to actually upload files in place, which is when you hover between the assets or at the end, you can just say upload a file at the end, and you can see it appeared here. This is a sketch file. You can also upload Photoshop files, Illustrator files, or PDFs. So now that our logos are set up, let's go to colors. And instead of uploading a file, this time I will add a new color palette. Now you can see there is a black color by default, which is great because one of our brand colors is black. But let's add some more. You can also paste it as a RGB. It gets converted into hex, so that makes it super easy. Let's say our third color is white. And now I can select the format of the colors at the top. So let's say I actually want them to be displayed as RGB. And let's rename the palette to primary colors. Save that. And yeah, we are done with our colors, which is, yeah, this is usually pretty tricky because in, let's say, Google Drive, there is no way to really store this except for some text file. And that's not really elegant. You can also upload fonts. So let's say my font is circular, really fancy font. And you can see there is a live preview. So if you have multiple fonts, it's really easy to see which one you want to download. Same goes for images. So uploading assets, it's really fast. So let's say I have some images that I want. You can upload multiple assets at once. You can see they're all here. We also optimize the preview. So even if you upload a large image, the pages will load fast. Cool. So let's go for our press section. This one will be a little bit different. So let's say I want to add a little story about how Brandy or why Brandy was founded. I added a new text block. So in Brandy, you can use Markdown. If you're not familiar with Markdown, just click this link and you can learn everything about it. But it's basically a cool way to quickly format text. Like this, you can see suddenly we have a heading, which really helps with the readability. So let's say I want to add some more things. So I want to add my photo and a CV if anybody is interested. Again, let's put the CV or the image before the CV. And the last thing that I want to add is a list of press releases. So I already have this formatted off the screen, but it's again Markdown. So you can see this is a large heading, a smaller heading, a text, and then at the end, a link. Now you can see there are press releases. If I ever want to add a new one, I can just come in, copy paste inside the text field, and you can see I have multiple. Just change the text, change the URLs, and it's done. So yeah, now my entire space is set up. I can preview it, so I can click view and see what our users will see or my teammates when they come to the page. I can also copy the shareable link or just copy the URL you see in the browser. You can do anything with it. You can place it on a website, internal wiki, send it via Slack. It just makes it super easy for anybody to access your brand assets. Now, that's not always what you want. Some of the assets shouldn't be accessed outside of the company just by somebody guessing the URL or getting hold of it. So what you can do is head into the settings under brands. Here's my demo brand, and I can set the access to private and then invite my colleagues. You can click send invite and you can see here she is in the active invite. She will receive an email with a login link and kind of instructions how to proceed. You can also always change the name, of course, change your custom URL, or even change the logo that you can see here in the upper left corner. If you want to customize the page, you can do that. That's it from me. Thanks for listening and see you next time.